Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. Let's see what we got on British pound Japanese yen last week Friday. Um, we were in kind of a structure that implied that price wanted to go up as well. If price breaches bearishly this demand zone, then we expect it dropping. Okay, I was more in favor of the buyers to buy because I was looking at this clean traffic to the left. Okay. On the other hand, I was also looking at if this demand zone gets taken out, then we'll be expecting price to drop. So that was just the two sides I was looking at. Then if it dropped to the 1 hour time frame, I was looking at the way prices were playing out, and something was not really making sense to me. What was that? I was engaging the momentum of price going up, and I was seeing that there was a little, it was like price was confused here, coming down weak volume, going up strong volume, coming down equally strong volume. That's engaging the momentum of the candles. So now, like, what is actually going on? If I put if I put on the things that I disabled, you will now notice that this is a price level that price reacted from. Okay, I got my 1 arrow from the trade I took here to go up. However, there was another trade that played out coming down, but this did not play out on Friday. This was around the candle closed, and this Asian open session, start of this new week. Happy New Week, by the way. We got our TP. But this one was me just analyzing what would price do. Okay, what would price do? WWPD. So this is just what I was looking at, and price actually gave me what I anticipated. Okay, so GJ was really not really easy to like follow, except you are used to this type of structure. Okay, which is very important that you always follow the market analysis. It builds what I call your trading vocabulary. Okay, meaning that you know how to bend the rules of things that technically would supposed to be uninterpretable, things that would be difficult to understand, to put in words. But by the time you play along with it for too long, you get the hang of it. Or should I say, hack the process. So the process here is, let me draw this to make it very simple. The process here, which you will see most of the time, this, what did you see here for those people who talk about inverse head and shoulder pattern? Price retested, what is that? The shoulders. Okay, this is an inverse head and shoulder pattern. Price retested the shoulder, and this is not just the lopsided or the one that is weak. This was an equal neck. Okay, an equal neck. So that means if you get a breach above this neck, in this case somewhere around here, we'll be expecting price to pump. Yes, price did that like that. But what if price pumps but fails to continue bullish? What do you do then? Potential sells below this low, potential sells below this low in anticipation that price should do what? Dip to retest this low. And that was exactly what price did. There's nothing to cram here. This is simple market analysis. Simple. If it is difficult, hit me up, send me a message. We'll go through this over and over until you grasp what I'm talking about. But the bottom line is, do not be scared of price action. Do not be scared of interpreting it. A child will not understand bigger English words just like your local language, but continuous practicing and using of things that connect with everyday life or living will make one to grow. So this is one thing now you know. So in case you see a structure like this is for inverse head and shoulder pattern. The same thing could be replicated for what? The same thing could be replicated if we are talking about the normal head and shoulder pattern, okay, which is something of this nature. What I just did is mirror image. That is just it. So this is for GJ. Now to talk about what I am looking out to do today on GJ, I would wait for price to either break down, excuse me. So I will just wait for price to show me where it wants to go. Okay, first of all, this is the start of a new week and there is no setup right now. The setup I was looking for, if price had not given us this bearish dipping at this is Asian Open. If price had not given us this bearish dipping, I was looking to add another position for sales to retest this low. But then price has done what it's supposed to do and price is at the bottom now. So the only thing I could look at the moment is to say, okay, what do we do next? This is a clean traffic here to the left, but don't forget that that clean traffic is what is taking us into our daily demand zone, which is you see very closely, price always reacts whenever it comes to this position. Price always reacts bullishly as if there is someone chasing it. Look at it. Price always reacts as if there is someone chasing it. So if we are looking to take buys, let's wait for structure to print and see what we'll do with that structure. By the moment, I don't have any bias, any sentiment on GJ. That's what I'm trying to say. Now let's look at gold. Okay, for gold, gold is beautiful. Seriously. Okay, for gold, I am looking at let me see what price is going to do. At the moment, there is nothing technically except to get a bearish breach here. Then we'll say, okay, price should dip to retest this low. But at the moment, there is nothing, as in nothing I'm looking at to take on gold. Okay, we just have to wait to see how the price plays out. Okay, because gold is just it's just there. It just meh, nothing serious, nothing that spurs it. Okay. With that being said, this is just what I'm looking at. Price is approaching or at the 1 hour demand zone. Anything could happen from here. If price breaks it, excuse me please, then we'll be going to the 4 hour demand zone. So let's just take this moment to allow the market to marinate. Let it just calm down, tell us what it wants to do. Then we'll see what we'll do either today or later today or at this moment or later, or we'll just see what we'll do, but not really this, not right now, because nothing has actually given us that beautiful setup we always want to see. Okay, the last but not the least is Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin has started showing us some bullish momentum, but it has not been an easy roller coaster. Anytime price tries to come up, it gets pounded down. Anytime price tries to come up, it gets pounded down. But the beauty of it is that no matter how hard it gets pounded down or pushed down, price always has a way of doing what? Pushing back up. And have you noticed that whenever price wants to push back up, it does that aggressively, it does that vehemently. Look at here, look at here, here, and here, even here, then the last but not the least here. That's to tell you that we have a lot of buy orders that are pending, only just something to tip it over to bring it to a very, very strong bullish market. If not, we have a lot of people, they say anytime it drops, add your buy position. Anytime it drops, buy more. Anytime it drops, buy more. However, you still have those who are the whales who are trying to bring the price lower so that they can amass even bigger chunk of this cryptocurrency and other ones. So what I'm trying to say is that for Bitcoin, we'll be looking for buys. Okay, my attention is on buys, nothing on sales yet. So the buys I'll be looking for is let's see how price prints around here. Will be going up or we come down. So this is what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. There is no magic about this. This Bitcoin is the only one that has set for today's journey. Okay. However, I will not just jump into taking any trades on Bitcoin because price is not really above, let's say, let's look at this. You see where price is hanging. First touch, second touch, third touch, fourth touch, and this bullish candle closed below this level. That is something that calls for what? Being careful. So I'm not going to say this or beat this too much. We want to see at least a bullish candle close above this level, then we anticipate what? Further bullish momentum. Or else we wait for counter trend trade to do what? Take sales coming down. Okay, this is another setup. So this will be scenario 1 to go up. This will be scenario 2, which is counter trend to go down. Then we could get some deeper retracement, then come up to retest this level. This will be scenario 1B. This will be scenario 1A. The scenario 2 here is to take counter trend coming down toward this 1 hour demand zone. So this is what I got on British pound, Japanese yen, gold, and Bitcoin. If you have any question, don't worry. This is the time to ask. I'm all ears. By the way, before we proceed, I got to say this. If you're new here, don't forget to do the needful. What is the needful? Very simple. Don't forget to comment. Okay? Don't forget to comment. First of all, you got to just subscribe. Okay, for the algorithm gods. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, which there is a button here, or buttons, because one is on the video, another one is down. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button or bell. Okay, don't forget to comment and like. This is all I ask of you or from you. That is all for now. Peace. Barakabashad.